For this part of the lab, the scientific method, you are actually going to be going through this article from Science Daily that discusses swearing and whether or not swearing increases pain tolerance. They already come to a conclusion for you. You read through the article. It's not a very lengthy article. In that article, I'm going to go ahead and post it to your Canvas, and it's also going to be available in your lecture slides for a link to just click through. In that article, you're going to go ahead and answer the following questions. I want you to determine what scientific question is being asked. And number one, I want you to determine what the hypothesis was as well. State the null hypothesis. I want you to describe how they tested, briefly, how they ran their experiment. Then, for number four, you're probably going to think about this one the most. I want you to define the different variables as well as the control in this experiment. What was the control treatment? Remember, in control, we either get rid of the independent variable or standardize it. So you're going to have to think about that for this experiment. I want the standardized variables, which were covered in your lecture slides. Remember that standardized variables are kept the same throughout all your samples. Maybe that's the temperature of the room, maybe that's the pressure in the environment that you're in, maybe that's going to be the type of container material that's being used, keeping everything the same. What standardized variables are being used? Usually it's multiple. You can just name one or two. Name your independent variable and name your dependent variables. Remember that the IV is what you yourself manipulate. The DV is going to change depending on the IV. And then I want you guys to tell me the conclusion.